I'm like, bro, I was good in my seat. He's like, come with me. So he sits me down in the second row. Mind you, I done missed everything from like all of the controversial stuff that took place that night, like with Taylor and, you know, Janet and everything. So now I'm sitting there, and you know, I'm from New York City. So when the song kicks up, nobody else really thought this song was hot like that, but I did. And so, you know, I got excited and I got up there, and I feel like Jay, like one of the things that my brother brings to my attention, because me and my family, we just do research and we always grow. Like we're growing, constantly growing. Nothing is about just shutting down and being like, that's it. Like, no. So he was like bringing up that like 50 had went on stage with him before. T-Pain, like, so he just might have just been super offended and not knowing your angle, like not getting it at all. Like, what is going on? Is disrespecting me? I'm not with nothing. And so it's like, wow, from that perspective, I get it. But from a perspective of like Jay-Z and Alicia Keys both being from New York, me being from New York, and them singing about New York, for me, it felt like super propaganda style when everybody's like, we just don't get it. Because like, what you don't get? What you don't get? But if somebody puts it in your face like, oh my God, this happened and it wasn't supposed to happen, immediately you're going to feel like, damn, some shit went down. So I feel like from there, I had to deal with propaganda, which is basically journalists from like the Wendy Williams to the radio stations, the Breakfast Club, or even at that time, Ed Lover was up there. And I feel like he gave a genuine response. But like other people, they were just kind of like chiming in, and it was giving gossip. It wasn't giving leadership. It wasn't giving fellowship. It wasn't really giving like they was taking my hand like, yo, we gonna figure this shit out. So if you need to sit down, and have a conversation. Let's do it. It was giving like, you know, those are my friends. And it was just so many things that I didn't see. Like I didn't see that they were using me for clickbait. Like, yo, let's get her to come up here because this is a hot topic right now, was their angle, to whereas my angle was like, let me go on here and clear this up.
I wanted to ask, because damn, wait.
Yeah, that was the same night.
First of all, yeah, that messed me up, but because I'm really a fan now, but not now, but
I get what you're saying though.
I'm inquisitive from a fan perspective.
Okay.
Was Beyonce
Try to stop me? That's what they said?
Yeah.
I try to get her to go up.
Did you feel her? Like,
No,
no, you got to, bro. It's too late. We in it.
Right.
I need some popcorn. Like,
all right. So when I came from, all right, so I'm supposed to be probably in like row 14, but the orchestra, like the people who are putting the show together, they work with me every week in LA. They flew to New York for that night because it's a special event, but we work together all the time. So they sat me in the second row, I think, or third row, second row. Anyway, I was in the front. Beyonce was in the row right in front of me. When I told the person next to me, I'm going up there. He got up, moved. I went around. I went to B. I was like, you coming? She was like, oh, what? Like, you know.
You sound just
classic
like
B. She gave classic B. What? She gave classic B. Huh? What, honey? I was like, you coming up there with me? It's up. She was like, oh no. Like, she was confused. And then I was like, all right. And then I think she probably did like try to do that. And I was like,
Yo.
so that's that story.
So it's funny because like you don't try to run away from this moment, like because usually people like I don't want to talk about that, but
Yeah.
you don't try to run away from that moment.
I feel like sometimes for me, it has been trying to run away from the moment type of thing because people put it out there like that's what you should do. Like, don't talk about that or do this or do that. And it's kind of like, nah, this is life, bro. And in order for somebody else to learn from my situation or to learn from a situation that they might be going through that might be similar, they might have stepped on somebody's stage in another way. You got young people that's into paraphernalia and all type of stuff that's going on in the streets. Now they got somebody's stuff and they did something they wasn't supposed to do and they could be nearly losing their life, like Evan Ross and ATL. And so it's like, how do you bounce back? And for me, I feel like now that I'm 35, and I think that might have been their age at the time, and I was 19, 20. It's like, come on, man. Like, for me, it's all about fellowship, like reaching back.
And
like
people
if a
only
young
can learn from it.
if a young shorty do something that I don't like, instead of me shutting down, like, yo, I don't rock with them at all. It's more so like I want to see them. Bring them here, or let's meet up and let's figure it out. Whether if it's on a street level or on the industry level, it's gonna be some things that's not gonna rub me the right way. I'm a human being just like everybody else. So it's like I take on the vow of I'm gonna walk in. If a young person makes me feel uncomfortable and I know that they don't know better and they still learning and they growing, it may be some things that just turn me off. Don't turn my back. Be there. Say something. Show up. Because it's important.
But you know what's funny? Not funny, but it's what's crazy about that is you probably learned it, but you probably learned that because of how you felt in that moment.
In that situation.
Like you said, like nobody really grabbed your hand. And
No.
like, and now it's almost like an obligation. Like, man, I know how I felt in that moment.
Yeah.
And nobody